Then the last part, if no question, then the last part is what type of service we can provide to different Japanese suppliers.
Also it's that last question is more, what do you want from Japanese suppliers when you work with them? What do you expect from them? Like, it's what you want.
Okay, I think that should be a two-way. Maybe they will ask the same question: what we can provide, what we can help them through the cooperations. I think the strengths or our competence in the past 2 decades are actually we can provide different levels of agency services subject to their requirement and expectations. That's ranged from one-stop all-round sole agency, to marketing agency, sales agency, or distribution agency, or just promotion agency, because we do have experience, on all different types, different levels of agency services. They just let us know what sort of service they're looking for. Then we can tailor-make our service and package to them first. Secondly, is one of our company's philosophy is unlike those 4A advertising agency, unlike other 4A advertising agency, we will not charge them big amount of service fee in advance. Instead, we will adopt a win-win approach. Like we will just charge them cost basis. Like for example, we help them to develop the annual marketing plan. Once they launch their marketing plan, their spending will be on actual basis. Then what we earn our commission is we will rather calculate based on the sales performance. That means if let's say their launch is success, they can their sales can take off. Then our commission will calculate based on that sales amount. But instead of the a fixed huge agency fee, unlike those 4A's advertising agency.
Right. Okay. And then so reverse of that then. So that's what you can provide. But what do you want Japanese suppliers? What do you expect from them, or how do you want them to help you, or maybe to work easier with them? What do you?
I think, as I said, because we can provide all different levels of agency services. That means our services may not be limited to the previous to our ESOP operations. I'm sure you can recall that in all different meetings with those suppliers, one of the difficulties is always the MOQ, the minimum order quantity. I fully understand. For them, maybe some of them are manufacturers, some of them are big wholesalers. They are not used to this type of B2C ESOP. So when they look into that order quantity, they may feel uncomfortable, because they are used to such small amount of quantity. But as I said, in the coming months, I think we can extend, the more of cooperations, which means, we will not just focus on our ESOP. We can help them to explore how they can penetrate in our target markets. On offline basis, not online. We can help them, to liaise with different key retailers, see whether they can list their product in those reputable retailers. Then by doing that, then they don't need to worry the quantity anymore. Because once the deal can be complete, then the retailer normally they will order the products on a bulk quantity, not just few pieces. I'm sure some of the suppliers, from the previous meeting, actually they are looking for this type of services. Actually we can help them as a middleman to help them to handle all this negotiation. As I said, we will not charge them big amount of money on our service. Our service fee can be based on the performance. So I'm sure when we all know that the worldwide competition is quite keen. Japanese economy also face a challenge. Okay, I mean the GDP. Now they may have risk. I mean to be dropped to the fourth places. I mean the GDP worldwide. So I believe whenever there's a chance, your suppliers may be willing to explore new market, especially China, which is a very big and attractive, lucrative market.
Yeah.
I'm sure you recall that Chinese New Year messy incidents, right?
Yes.
Yesterday, Messi need to, have some explanation by himself, to alleviate all those, bad PR, in order, to save their business in China. Yeah. So in the coming months, I'm eager to cooperate with you and your company. Okay. See whether both you and I can be the middleman to line up, on one hand, the Japanese suppliers, manufacturers, on the other, I mean the market. Okay. We can help on that side. Then you can help on the supply side. I can focus on demand side. If they want to discuss those offline operation, yeah, just let us know.
Okay.
We can have a business director, to talk to them. And also, don't worry, my suggestion, because today's competition, I mean, for Japanese products and brands are already intense and keen and competitive. In Hong Kong, actually, there are a lot of different Japanese brands and products already here. So, my personal advice, don't spend, billion of money to bet. Just adopt a conservative, step-by-step approach. That will be far more better, in terms of financial risk and business risk. And we are eager, to help them to develop the market together in long term, not just a short-term business.
Okay. Thank you. I think I just want to finish with one more. What problems have you had dealing with Japanese suppliers? Any problems or issues you wish could be different, change?
Oh, yes, I think we do experience some difficulties. But one thing I want to reiterate is Japanese culture is very good. The people are honest. The people, are not cheeky. They're frank. If there's any problem, they will let us know. The only difficulty is the communication. Okay, because I found that some Japanese, they don't want to communicate with foreign people. For instance, like when we explore whether we can, handle the pickup service in Japan, I mean from our Japanese supplier to our Japanese contact center, we try to talk to Sagawa Express. I mean from the website, which is a very big, logistic company in Japan. They also have the subsidiary in Hong Kong, okay, worldwide. But when we try to talk to them, I see whether, you can help us to provide these sort of services. They said no, because they said they only, they must deal with one local Japanese company, where some people can speak Japanese. They will not deal with any foreign companies. Even we said, we can upfront pay you the money first. But no, they said no. When we talk to the Sagawa Express Hong Kong, I mean their subsidiary, okay, the people in their subsidiaries is they can't, control the headquarters. So they ask us to talk to their headquarters directly. So I think what I learned is in 2024, our plan is we want to expand our investment in Japan, see whether, we can recruit some people, local people in Japan to help us to handle these local affairs. We had considered, to open a new company in Japan, but because of the rules, law and regulation in Japan, that's not easy. The first thing is I must apply the permanent rights, living rights in Japan first, before I can open a local Japanese company. So in order to facilitate all this communication, we are still exploring all different methods. Still try to eliminate these communication barriers.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for that. I think that should do it then for this interview. That was a lot of information. I think it will help our Japanese suppliers have more of a sense of what the, foreign buyers and people are thinking when they're doing business.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Then if you do want to have some more information or questions, feel free to contact me anytime.
Okay. Thank you, Jacky.
Thank you. Yeah, see you. Yeah. Okay, bye-bye.
All right. Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
海外進出で売上拡大するなら世界コネクト。海外に事業を展開したいけど海外企業と商談できるコネクションがない、海外企業と相談できる人材が社内にいない、海外の販路開拓に必要な資金が用意できない、コネクションも人材も資金もないまま海外進出するのは不安ですよね。そのお悩み、世界コネクトが解決します。世界コネクトが海外バイヤーとあなたをマッチング。特別なコネクションも必要なく、潜在顧客に向けた効率的なアプローチが可能。商談時には通訳も使えるし、貿易実務や海外戦略の相談もできる。世界コネクトなら人材育成費用や通訳費用や海外展示会出展費用などの大きな負担の必要なし。さあ今すぐ資料請求。